let's go ahead and get started. So, this is the Wednesday before SCG Indy. I am the defending champion of SCG Indianapolis, I suppose. I won the Modern Open there last year, which was the last Open there was in Indianapolis, if I remember correctly. And I won it playing Gift Storm. And I don't know, I guess it had me nostalgic. It is a Pioneer event, but I've already picked what I'm going to play. That'll be up on Friday on hipstersofthecoast.com, where all of Team Devil will post their deck lists, so you can see that then. Feel okay about this weekend. I trust the people that I worked with to figure it out, but I am really, really freaking sick of Pioneer. So, I am going to be playing 2 Leagues of Modern today. I think there's plenty of Pioneer content out there. If you're looking to test for Indie, that's fine. But that's not what I'm looking to do. I am excited to play this new Modern format more. I played a little bit of Titan Shifts and a little bit of Amulet, but the lists weren't really figured out yet. But there's been a few Modern tournaments since that were team tournaments that I had to miss out on because of various events. So, how did Titan Shift list work out? I missed it. Oh, Ghost Reaper, you can find it on YouTube. The second list was a lot better than the first one. I tried the first list; it was very medium. The second list I liked a lot. So that's kind of where I ended up. The second list needed a little bit more work, which obviously I talked about at the end of the stream. But I think the second list we were kind of on to something, and we just might need to adjust it a little bit. We played some weird matches too, if I remember right. But so yeah, I want to try Storm again, primarily because Amulet Titan is the default best deck in Modern right now. And, I mean, those are the kinds of conditions where you want to be playing a deck like Storm. Something that, you know, really kind of goes faster than Amulet in Game 1. Although Amulet has gotten faster with the addition of Dryad of the Elysian Grove. But, in general, I think Storm is, on average, quite a bit faster than Amulet and interacts well with Amulet. We have like Remands, the Grapeshots killing their creatures comes up a lot. You can see that in my top 8 matches from Indy. So being able to like Grapeshot some early mana creatures, being able to Remand a 6 mana Titan, all these like little interaction pieces are very, very good against Amulet. And then of course you get the best hate card in the format against them. So you can see we've gone up to 3 of those. Go ahead and give that a try again. And so, like, I think our plan for Amulet is very good. I think the rest of it, like, there's not a lot of burn going around. There's a lot more of the Prowess deck. And the Prowess deck, you can interact with creatures. Jamming Infect? Yeah, I'll be jamming Infect after Storm. It's another deck that I'm going to be trying to beat the shit out of Amulet with, right? Like, it's a deck that should be pretty linear at, like, what it does and interacts well and its interaction points and should just beat the crap out of Amulet. But we'll see. I don't even know how much Amulet we're going to play in Moto Leagues, but I mean, part of a deck being good is like fundamentally understanding the Amulet match is probably good. We don't really need to test it, but we do need to test against the rest of the format. So yeah, I mean, this is literally just like the Storm deck I won SCG Indianapolis with I think no main deck changes. Yeah, I didn't make any main deck changes to this deck list. Which is a little tilting because I think the fetches are messed up, right? There should be only one Polluted Delta. Oh, there is. Okay, never mind. The fetches aren't messed up. So, yeah, this is literally just the main deck I've been playing for a while. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty tuned. I think most of the people that are making changes are just doing so to try to feel smarter. Sometimes you'll see people cut to a 17th land and play 4 Sleight of Hands and don't play any of my Merchant Scroll nonsense, but I don't think that's very good. Like I said, like I've repeated over and over again, I like Merchant Scroll a lot for helping me find my interaction pieces when I need them because, you know, it's very important to find them when I need them in the game ones. And just make sure I have more copies of Gifts Ungiven, so I'm most often just doing my scripted Gifts Ungiven kills in Game 1. The sideboards where we're making changes, I added another Blood Moon. I cut Empty of the Warrens from this list entirely. I'm still in 4 Aria of Flame in case we counter Graveyard Hate. Also randomly pretty good against some of the like hateful Planeswalkers. Ashiok Dreamrender is one I want to call out in particular. This card obviously can pressure Ashiok Dreamrender, and Ashiok Dreamrender is really good against Gifts Ungiven and like Past in Flames. It's really good against our main game plan. Even though it's kind of expensive mana-wise, it is good against our main game plan, and if we can just get an Aria of Flame in play, we can just nuke it, and it just never even matters. Or we could just nuke my opponent, because this card just doesn't care about Ashiok at all. I've seen a little bit of Helliod Company, so you're going to see me upping these removal spells more. Also, if Infect's a deck people are playing, I'm going to want more removal spells. So I have an Anger the Gods now as a sweeper effect, and I have 3 Lightning Bolts, 2 Abrades. Abrade is really attractive as a burn spell because it doubles up to beating Damping Spheres, which is a card people are going to play a lot to beat up on Amulet, right? Like the hate that beats the commonly played hate. Or I guess the sideboard card that beats the commonly played hate, because they're trying to hate out Amulet, but it has double value against us. So we're going to have to bring these Abrades in a lot in the blind, and they're serviceable for other things as well. And then last but not least, 2 Mystical Disputes, just one of the best sideboard cards that have been printed in the last 2 or 3 years. Just very, very efficient at what it does, very good at what it does, and yeah, it's good against the Urza deck Harlan's been beating people up with. So that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. Real quick, abbreviated. What's up, Teddy? I'm looking for it in paper. Oh, for what event, Mikey? What event are you looking for Infect for? Muted because in class? That's fine. Don't mute me, Teddy. Maximus Caesar, what's up? Why not Echoing Truths? I have an Echoing Truth. There's an Echoing Truth right here to search with the Merchant Scroll. Right, let's play some Modern. Modern. Leagues. Spew my money. Take my money. I just want to build it. That's fair. I actually bought some Inkmoth Nexuses pretty recently just to have them. That's a card that has always kind of prohibited me from playing various Inkmoth decks, Infect in both formats, Affinity when it was a deck. Just a card I wanted to own. I bought them a while back just to have them. Still have not actually registered them, but you never know. Infect's picking up. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Echoing Truth is great. I have a lot of love for Echoing Truth. I mean, that was my bounce spell of choice in Phoenix, too. It's just it is so clean at what it does, right? Poli-Sci guy. 1, 1, 2, 3. Well, I don't envy you, friend. Poli-Sci is not a topic I'm a huge fan of. This hand's great. We got lands. We got stuff. We just need a bear. Opponent rolled to 5, so that's lucky. Drake. Cathartic in Phoenix. No, that card doesn't seem good to me. It's 2 mana. Is this Dredge? Forgotten Caves Go? This has to be Dredge, right? Dredge with Cathartic Reunion. Flooded Strand's most likely to be blue-white control, so maybe they play a little differently. Maybe they're scared of Force Negation, so they try to do something else. That's a creature. 3, 5. This cuts me down a blue source, so I put this on bottom, this on top. The Gifts lets me kill a turn earlier if I find either a land or a Manamorphose. Chalice on 1. Never mind. This is not Dredge. If this is not Dredge, I think I want to just play the Electromancer. Because this isn't Scred either, and they can't bolt my stuff. This might get stomped or something. Spellskite. What the hell? What is happening? Okay. 2 lands. Chalice of the Void, Spellskite. I have no idea what my opponent's deck is, but they're dead, so whatever. 3. 5. Gifts you. Boop. Alright. We can't have Surge Glory or anything, so we can play this kind of loosey and just try to kill him a little bit faster. So we're gonna grab Ritual, Morphose, Grapeshot. Dude, if you don't like 2 mana, then Merchant. Merchant's bad, though. I want a better card than Merchant is what I want. They're Red Prison. But, Red Prison's not playable in this format. So, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Fast and Flames. Juke a wall. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you juke all the walls. And if that's your name or something, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make fun of you. Okay, my opponent does not wish to continue playing. Thank you for saving me the time. It's going to take me another minute to do all the clicking. That's not good content. Don't you know I'm streaming here? So the problem here is I can't really blow up chalices with a 2-mana spell because they're going to want to put it on 2. So that's not great. But I'm going to bring in Abrades anyway because they probably have Damping Spheres. They're probably a Blood Moon deck and are having to cut 4 Blood Moons. Maybe they're a Leyline deck and I want like 3 Aria of Flames. Just try something like this. Just like cut a bunch of... Is Remand's good? Remand seem okay. Remands are good against like just slamming Chalice on 4 and like turn 4 or whatever. I don't know. If we're trying to juke Leyline instead of bounce it, then I guess Aria of Flame's pretty good. I could just like not sideboard. And that might be better than sideboarding actually. But I think like hedging with Aria of Flame just like lets us take a game off and just like figure out what's going on. They'll probably bring in removal spells or something. Let's try this. It hasn't been printed yet. I know it hasn't been printed yet. That's why I don't want to play Phoenix yet. It's modern people play bad decks. I mean, it's not inherently that bad of a deck right now, right? Like if we're playing Storm to be like to be a Blood Moon deck, and they like are just trying to power out Blood Moons with Simian Spirit Guides or whatever, like their deck's probably actually not that bad. If you still have your Dusty Phoenix list from when you tested post-ban, shoot me a link. Thanks. I sure will, Big Monkey. I'll see what I can dig up. It's great content. They saved us time. Agreed. Saving us time is broken. I'm going to fetch Island just in case they still have those stupid Blood Moons in their deck. I don't think it's likely, but maybe they're cocky and think their Storm matchup's really good or something. Aria of Flame and Remand. I'm just going to top both of these. These both seem good to me. Go. I love that Storm in Modern just does not care about Chalice. I want it all. Damping Fear. Oh, never mind. They're running that one back. Okay, friend. So I'm going to hold this up, planning to Remand a Chalice on 4. Like, if they know we're Storm, but they still put a Chalice on 1, they have a backup Chalice. So this plays around them having, like, any kind of ritual or something. Fuck is this? Discard a card to trigger blue permanent. It's just like an idiot? Okay, I guess it kills... Goblin Electromancer. This looks kind of bad to me. I don't know that I care about this. Discard a card deals 6 damage to each player. I mean, with Monkey, our spells basically cost 1. That's true. Our deck does become a bunch of 1-drops, right? I kind of just want to Remand this. Then if I draw, like, Ritual and Amorphose, I can't do that. It's not possible. I don't know. I can't really beat a Chalice on 1 if I Remand this. Or, I'm sorry, a Chalice on 2. I tend to just say okay, but I want to play Aria of Flame next turn. And I don't want to get pressured, so I'm going to Remand it. Like, I don't think that was a great thing to Remand, but like I said, I want to get this Aria of Flame in play. So that, like, even if we get murked by the Chalices, like, we could just, like, cast spells with these Gifts Ungivens. And then, like, I guess eventually Grapeshot will, like... Grapeshot will still actually deal damage. I don't know. I'm fine taking it slow. Karn. What the hell does this do now? What? What is happening? Tormod's Crypt. Is it the best you have? You have Tormod's Crypt? Okay, friend, I guess. Sure. Here's an Electromancer. Here's a Ritual. Sure, we'll kill Karn. Here's a Gifts Ungiven. Huh. Yeah, die Karn. I guess we can't save targets yet. Just gonna grab one of everything that cantrips, right? Like, oh no, I don't want to do that. Stop. Grab like ritual. Abrade. I just want like spells. Yeah, I don't really want rituals that much, I'll be honest with you. I want the Abrade. Maybe I just want the other Grapeshot. I want a Morphose. I definitely want a Morphose. Abrade, Morphose. Check out our Discord, #mod. Yeah, I like the cycling there, man, Mikey. I don't know what I want here, though, Mikey. What do you want? Do you want rituals? Rituals seem like they suck. Maybe we just grab rituals and a past or whatever. And they're like incentivized to past. Like put the past in the yard, I mean. Yeah, whatever. Let's just grab a ritual. I like Remand. We can't hold it up. I don't love Remand if we can't hold it up. I'm trying to think of things we could do this turn. Like, is there a way we can make them screw up? And merchants. The Juka Wall, the copies don't trigger Aria. That would be busted. Abrade, Truths, Morphose, and Remand. Abrade. Alright. Oh no, I grabbed a past. Do I want past? I kind of want past. I feel like they're going to give me not past. I feel like they give me Remand, Abrade. No, they give me Remand, Morphose. Remand Morphose is actually kind of sick. Alright. I fuck with this. Because they're incentivized to bend the passive flame so they know they can get it with the crypt, right? Gave me... Huh. Well... I guess I should cast some spells. Yeah, I kind of want to wait. Yeah, I lied. I want to cast this. Yo. Save targets. Oh, the old. Red. Blue. Do we shoot them? We can shoot them for like 5. Does a lot. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it matters that much. Sure, we'll shoot them. This is just like try to make the kill next turn easier because all the spells left in my hand are kind of expensive. I guess Echoing Truth would be okay here. Perhaps I did screw it up. Now we have to cast 3 spells before they die. Cool me. If we get to hit them, we might be able to cast only 2 spells, right? 5, 9. No, I'm not even close. This has to be 3 spells. That is fine. Piff is fine, but I hate that it plays in the crypt. But what are they going to do? Like, we just cast Piff, then they have to crypt, and the Piff goes to the yard. We just have a Piff in the yard. They discard their own Desperate Ritual and the Jaya. Sure. 2 mana. Mean. Piff. They have to like respond here. Okay. Like, I don't know. It was kind of like a removal spell for Crypt, actually. Like, Passive Flames is like that Passive Flames there was like a removal spell for Crypt that just goes to the yard, right? They're dead next turn if they don't have an answer to Aria of Flame. Chalice on 2. Yeah, I don't think that matters either. I think they're now deterministically dead. Thanks for sharing. Because we literally just grab any spells off those gifts. Or Shin Shape. Huh. Blip, blip, blip. Gifts, you. Huh. Boop. Gifts. Grapeshot. Oh, did they concede? They should concede. Yeah, they did concede. Wow. All right. God, I love a Storm deck that beats up on Prison decks. Well, I get off work here in an hour or so. I'll catch you in a few. Sweet. I'll see you soon, Mikey. Drake, this already seems bad in my head since we can't make our spells cheaper, but why don't I play Ritual? Ritual in Phoenix? Is that what you're talking about? Marino? Or Omarino. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Bye, Mikey. Opponent's deck was an interesting one, Juka Wall. It was interesting indeed. What is this? Hugo Fritas? Hugo Fritas 1. They have already mulliganed. That's lucky. We're just missing a... This hand's kind of busted, actually. We're just, like, literally missing a land, ideally, but most importantly, a gifts. It's like a turn 3 kill. No! Is this the mirror? What the fuck? I thought I was the only one trying to do this kind of stuff. Oh, no. That's not good. Well, let's see what they're doing. Let's hide. Let's mask what we got going on with this Scalding Tarn. Oh, yeah, it's definitely the mirror. They don't have a bear, though. They just have Remand. That's not great. Probably going to play my bear on 2. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play my bear on 2 and get remanded. Electromancer. Opt. Alright, never mind. I'm not getting remanded. Go! They're very unlikely to have the Grapeshot. I figured they had Remand there if they just weren't casting anything. Let's see if they have the kill in the same turn. It's pretty rare, too. They do not. That's lucky. Alright, well, we definitely do, so here you go. Ritual. And we're going to make enough mana that their Remand that they obviously have just doesn't do anything. Blue, blue. And now we have our own Remand. Taste it. They have conceded. All right. We very skillfully won the Storm Mirror. Well, the game wanted the Storm Mirror. And I have extra, like, removal spells in the sideboard. This is going to be sweet. We get to bring in, like, the whole squad. Look at all this. Oh, yeah. Bring it all in. Bring it all in. I don't think Aria is very good. It gets bounced back, going truth and stuff. I don't know if they'll leave it in, but it's like a good target to get remanded. This is like kind of a race where you shoot each other's creatures and then like eventually kind of try to hard storm off. But like you have to be able to kill their first creature. Maybe that makes Aria of Flame okay. Why don't people play more Merchant Scrolls or any? I don't know, Tarma Goofy. I have no idea. People seem to hate the card. But like I think the card's kind of fucked. To each their own, I suppose. I don't know. I have a trophy with that card, so they can taste it. Drake, are you for Steamkin or Kiln Fiend in prowess? I am a big Ryan Overture fan, so I'm a Kiln Fiend kind of individual. Anything that isn't Steamkin. Because Ryan hates Steamkin a lot. God, I do not remember what I cut in the Storm Mirror. Ugh. Like 7 cards I want to bring in. It's been too long since I had to play Storm Mirrors, chat. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Maybe we just cut all the Merchant Scrolls. The creatures are great. The rituals are great. The cantrips are medium. The passive flames are important. The gifts are important. Are we just dead to Aria Flames? What if we just cut a lot of the package and just became like a blue-red Aria control deck? We are on the draw. That might be reasonable. All right, this might suck, chat, but I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try like trimming this down to 2. Bring all of these in. I've never really tried this before, but I want to try. I want to try on the draw on the Storm Mirror, doing something a little different. Cut 2 bears. We like Remands. The Grapeshot's okay. Don't want to cut a 3rd bear. I don't think Merchant Scroll's that bad. Merchant Scroll actually looks pretty good to me. Need 2 gifts. I think I need all my lands. Let's cut a 5th creature. I'll cut one of these. That's nonsense. I'm cutting one of these. Alright. Let's just try this. This is like taking the role that like they're gonna bring in a bunch of removal to try to kill my creatures. I don't want my Aria Flames hit by creatures, and I can just like play this control role. I mean, this hand does do that, so let's see if it's viable. I'm not saying this is ideal in any way, but it is a strategy I'm interested in trying. Don't play the Goblin spell? Gooey Gooey, I do not. I have eschewed Empty the Warrens, because I don't think there's, like... The matchups I really want it for is, like Dash Shadow and stuff, and I just don't think it matters. Like, I don't... Should I be casting the Serum Visions? I think I'm supposed to be casting the Serum Visions. I'm going to cast the Serum Visions. I just telegraphed hard that I have a counter spell, but that's alright. We have a removal spell too. I'm going to top both of these. Go. They have a creature? They do. Alright. I'm just going to kind of hope they don't have another creature, right? Yeah, I'm just going to kind of hope they don't have another creature. I think maybe casting the Serum Visions on 1 was wrong. I wanted a second blue source so I could cast it on turn 2 with Dispute up. Yeah, now I'm just going to die. I don't know what to do. Let's just see if they have the gift, shall we? Do you have it? Okay. I'm going to try to counter their gifts, and we'll see how it goes. They have nothing. Alright, well, nothing. We can beat nothing. Would have held up Dispute. No, you're right, Chukawal. I really wanted to hit my second blue source, but after like seeing how this game played out, even after we drew removal spell, we objectively drew well, and I still just don't feel good about this. Well, I'm gonna let them get a Remand in, but I don't think we're winning. Damn, they have a Remand. They don't have Remand? They have Remand. Alright. That gives them a draw 2, discard 1 at finding gifts. But I think these disputes are beginning to expire. So they just got a full draw 3 at finding a gifts. This plan was bad. I'm going to board out of this. This is like exactly how I thought Aria of Flame was going to line up. Like it was just going to get remanded and I would feel like an idiot. Pass and Flames. It's probably lethal. Yep. Although they are a little constricted on mana. I don't know why they made red. They have a red source right here, and they'd rather hold this up for like a counter spell than use this than not use this mana, so they'd rather make blue. Yeah, see, like, what the hell? What just happened? Alright, whatever, dude. A land. I want to kill this. Meh. Just pass. I think now that they have the threat of this Past in Flames in the graveyard, that does change my play pattern a lot. Like, it does seem weird that I jammed Aria of Flame, got remanded, and then immediately didn't jam Aria of Flame. They bought them both there. What did they do with that? Put 2 cards on tap, cast Serum Visions, so they found it. They didn't find it. Sure, whatever. This is all fine. Ouch. Bottom that. Jesus. It's not bad. Look at this sequencing. Playing around another Remand. Here's an Aria. Oh. Aria! Gonna have to get it down at some point. Negate? Spicy. Shock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Flashback past. Oh, they're on the pieces plan. And then 2 rituals. Yup. Yup. I think I'm dead. But I want to see more of their deck. If they're on the pieces plan, I just get to see more of their deck. Alright. Well, Aria of Flame sucked. There were a billion mana and just got countered twice. I don't really know what I expected, but I think this matchup's hard to win on the draw anyway. See ya. Give me my creatures back. Give me all this stuff back. Let me cut 3 cards. Abrade being a billion mana did look kind of embarrassing. Storm beatdown, new meta. I don't know that I wanted to use the spew the ritual like that, Omar. Omar, the thing with holding the ritual back there, like even though I knew I could play around Aria, is like I thought if they had another counterspell, I just wasn't winning anyway. So like I wanted to have the high upside of having another cheap spell, essentially free spell, to trigger Aria, so that like if I got to actually ever untap with an Aria, they just died immediately. You cut a card. If I don't want these Abrades. Which I think Abrade's less important on the draw. I mean on the play. That looks like it sucks. That also looks like it sucks. I don't know what I want to cut. Alright, we'll cut Electromancer. Thanks for the stream. Really enjoy combo decks. You're welcome, Omar. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate your presence. I don't think I played that last game very well at all, but it's alright. We will play this game better. This hand is awesome. Yeet. Alright, let's find ourselves a creature. Step 1's finding the creature. That's a creature. Bottom this, top this. Go. And then on turn 3, we can play Baral holding up Remand. I'm not going to play into their lightning bolts. So I'm just going to F6. WWWGGGH. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. This is just like the most obvious lightning bolt / dispute in the world, right? Well, in that case, I feel dumb for bottoming the land. That's alright. I guess we can fetch it back into the deck. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, nope. Gifts. So if it's dispute, it's going to line up no matter what, right? That's not true. Yeah, let's deploy Baral. And then we have Remand up if they're trying to... Yeah, I think they're trying to bolt it. Fuck. Lightning bolt your Baral. Dismember? Huh. Well, let's Remand that. Yes. It's a pretty damn good one. I don't think the Grapeshot's very good. Now we're set up if we draw a land, we literally just kill them next turn. I assume they're going to dismember again, unless they just have the kill dialed up. Which, that shock does indicate that they might. Now they have free dismember! Value! Alright, yeah, whatever. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's just stop on opponent's upkeep. This might be a mistake. Bolt that. Negate's good, Remand's not. Alright. Yep. I'll try again. Ugh. We have a kill dialed up, so do something that matters. We got 5 cards. Blech. It's so many cards. Here's Baral. Remand. Do I replay him, chat? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? The alternative is opt and try to look for a piece of 1-mana interaction. There are 4 pieces that matter left in our deck. 2 disputes and 2 bolts. I think they dispute if they have it. Yeah, I don't think they have a counterspell. The question is, do we need to find interaction? Are we about to die? Replay. Ghash says replay. Yeah, I don't think Baral is going to get countered. He might die, but if he dies, that's fine because it keeps us from spewing these resources anyway. What matters is, are we going to die? They have 5 cards to our 5 cards. We've killed their creature. Their discard off of the Baral was a Canal, so they're a little flooded. If it's 6 you win next turn, it's so unlikely you're able to break them up, right? I mean, like I said, yeah, there's 4 pieces of 1-mana interaction, and we get 2 looks at it. In 44 cards, not super likely. But, I mean, the problem is Baral, like, we can hold Baral, and it's still lethal next turn, right? Like, if we replay Baral, that's fine. We get to untap with it, and our mana's not as constrained. But, like, we can play Baral and then kill them in the same turn if we just hold it. I like holding out mana even if it's just a bluff. I mean, it's not even always just a bluff, too, right? Like, on Instep, we can opt if we don't need it. I think I'm just going to run... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to replay Baral. I mean, we've sold the bluff super hard sitting here tanking, right? This is a shock? No, it's tapped. All right. That lends itself towards Instep Gifts. All right, well, let's opt. Let's try to find something that matters. Is another land good? Baral, 3/5. Gifts, mana up. Another ritual is +2 though. I think I'm topping this. I'm topping this. Nice. Baral. Remand. Okay. Now we can ritual gifts on instep, and we're still selling the same bluff. Okay. And they're cracking Islet. That's good for me. I think they just need a creature though is the problem. Like I think as soon as they find a creature, we're in trouble. Let's see how they top with this. 2 cards on the bottom. That's good for me. This looks like a Hail Mary though, which isn't good for me. That's fine. I don't know why they're willing to go all in like this. Jeez, they just have 3? Okay, I guess. Slight. They have to have found a creature by now. Nothing. Ritual. Cast gifts target you. You use a counter spell. You don't use a counter spell. Oh, they chatted. What did they say? They said comma. I don't know what that means. I think I just need the normal pile, right? Or we can't do anything. That kind of sucks. Like I just need mana. I can put one card that isn't mana in there because I have another one, right? That kind of sucks. Let's just do this. Let's do the normal pile. They're digging for a bear, some interaction. Seems risky to do that. I think they're digging for a bear. Because, like, with as much mana as they have, it's pretty low impact to, like, have a bear. But they are on the pieces build. Brawl. I should have sleight of handed first. I suck. 3, 4. Sleight. Electromancer. Head. Bolts. Let's think about this. So we're a mana short from being able to play Electromancer without drawing another piece of mana and kill them in the same turn. We could Gifts now, and we end up with 2 mana after. So if we grab Grapeshot, a bunch of rituals, where does that leave us? I don't love it, and we have that option after playing the second creature anyway. So I think we just let this happen. Because we get more informed on what we want to do. Draw a ritual win. Yeah, I'll work on it. There's not a ton of rituals off their deck. The thing is, untapped land kills them too. I don't know why they're tanking on this Morphose. Blue. I think that does it. Got another bolt. Got there. Whew. Storm Mirrors are Storm Mirrors. That was pretty sweet, though. Like, the Storm Mirror's really interactive. Lots of burn spells and counter spells. And even though I basically punted a game in game 2, like, we had an interesting match. I think that was a lot of fun. Easy clap with the 2-0 start. Storm is so fun. I just want this deck to be like... See, here's the thing. I don't really love Pioneer right now because the combo decks, you don't get that kind of counterplay. Like, you can't just play, like, spells and, like, beat the crap out of the combo decks. You need to play, like, stupid, hateful permanents, like Narsets and Damping Spheres and Alpine Moons, and that stuff's not fun. The stuff that's fun is, like, what just happened in that Storm here, where you're just, like, you're both, like, interacting, you're going to, like, turn 8, turn 9, like, you're countering stuff, you're removing stuff, and, like, you're just, like, playing well. What is this? Good luck doing well with Storm and Paper Without my lucky Remands. Yeah, I know, Charming Goofy. It's so unlucky. Those Remands carried me far. But, like, that's the kind of, like, counterplay I want to exist for combo decks, and it just doesn't, like, it's not there in Pioneer. Like, Mystical Dispute is not enough. Most of the combo decks just, like, can very easily beat one Mystical Dispute. Whereas one Mystical Dispute sets you out, like, back quite a few turns in Modern. This hand is sweet. Snap keep. Need a ritual for the turn 3 win. Keep. So 1 and 7 across 3 steps. Never mind. We probably don't have a chance. Well, actually, no, this could be Urza. Hopefully this is Urza. It looks like Urza, actually. Because that's not something Shadow would play. I thought it was Shadow at first. I was like, never mind, we can't win. And we're dead. They're going to bobble me and see what I draw. Sure, dude. A Desperate Ritual. Well, that gives away what's going on here. You know. You don't need that cantrip at all, right? Bottom top. I don't know if they're going to try to, like, counter my first creature or whatever. Obviously, I'd prefer they didn't. But this looks like it's some Urza action. You got a Thoughtseize? Inquisition. Well, Inquisition's not very good. Because the spell of text here is not... I think you just take a creature and hope to kill the other creature. Yeah. Alright, well, I don't want to show you my draw. Play Baral. Go. They can have counter magic up. Less than ideal. Look. Murder Scroll's not bad. I think I'm going to cast that, actually. Yeah. Am I? I could also just Ritual Gifts on upkeep. Feels kind of wacky. Could just Ritual Gifts now. Just grab a bunch of cantrips. What do we think of that, chat? Is that too spicy? Like, I don't really know how this matchup's going to play out now. But I feel like it's important to resolve my gifts. I'm just going to pass. The thing is, if we get Cryptic commanded, I feel so dumb. Alright. I guess I should just look at Harlan's Demir Urza list and just see what we're supposed to be playing around. Let's do that. Doop, 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 doop. Oop, oop. Team open. 1 broken Harlan Fear. What is your interaction pieces? You have 3 pushes, 2 Inquisitions, 3 Thoughtseizes, 1 Drown in the lock. Ugh. 1 Deprive. Only 2 Cryptics, but 3 Archmage's Charm. So much interaction. What the heck? It's like playing against Jund. Alright, what do we do? Could wait and see if they fetch? Sure. I like that. I don't think they will, but... yeah, they didn't. Doobie Baby. Hey Drake, glad to catch the stream, so I'm not just eating my Subway sandwich alone in the dark. That would be kind of sad. Well, now I just don't want to go for it. This looks like Cryptic Command. Alright, whatever. Just untap. Ding. Your turn. I'm not even sure I'm necessarily going to cast this Gifts on Instep either. I maybe should have gone for it here. But I really want to do it on Instep or whenever they play like anything like that's like a threat. Target player draws 2 cards. Sure, I'll cast my Gifts now. I don't think life total matters that much, and I think the colors could, so we're going to do that. I think I'm going to play this like a control matchup, where we're going to grab like 2 cantrips and like a Past in Flames or something. Past in Flames, Morphose, Merchant Scroll? I already have one. Just grab 2 cantrips. Serum Visions, and we'll grab a Sleight of Hand. A good value Gifts, because we already have the mana we need, and we already have the mana in lands, so we need to find a creature, and we just need like more raw resources to work with. Like if we're trying to play this grindy plan, then we just need more raw resources. So we're going to move some stuff around and hope we don't get into Hill Spellbombed. Jay Walla! Thank goodness someone is playing Modern. Is Storm good? What should I play at Regionals? Gifts for Gifts to demonstrate a loop. I don't like gifting for gifts because the gifts actually aren't that good. Like, they're kind of expensive and hard to resolve. The Merchant Scrolls are better because they grab Remands, and I think Remands are going to matter a lot in this matchup. I do think Storm is good, though. I think a lot of people play bad lists, but I think Storm is really good right now because it's good against Amulet. I haven't gotten to test the theory yet because Amulet has changed. As soon as they play an Urza, I'm in a little bit of trouble for whatever that's worth. Because that's a quick clock. It's a Mystic Sanctuary? Probably. What do you put on top? Archmage's Charm? Probably Archmage's Charm. Just demonstrate the old loop. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's just a cryptic command? Oh, F. Well, that's pretty bad. That's not great. Whatever. We got a Passive Flames left, obviously. Yeah, whatever. Thank God they're cracking that now instead of holding it up. Now you have an Archmage's Charm, but we have this turn to go off. They might just die if we draw a creature. A lot of upside, not a whole lot of downside. Oh, that sucks. I don't really want to grab a Gifts, so I'm just going to grab a Remand. Yeah, balls. Yeah, that's facts. They discard me. They're probably taking the Remand. I don't see a reason to cycle it, so whatevs. Putting Whir back on top. The Inquisition. Well, that's a good sign. Astrolabe. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a universe where I Remand this. I think they're just going to discard the Remand, which is fine. Emery. Cost 2 mana? Alright, never mind. I got baited into Remanding that because it cost 2 mana. And also, I guess, luck sacking into Gifts is a line, because we don't care if anything else gets... I'm very good at Magic. Alright, what's up? Living Kasaya. Let's Amulet Extra Originals, then it might be a good choice. I mean, I'm not even sure there's just Amulet. There's just no burn around, right? Like, there's no burn. Nobody's playing Shadow because the deck's bad. Like, what's going on? Have you tried the Green Splash that Caleb Scherer is playing for Seven Veil of Summer? I have. I actually like Veil of Summer a lot if you're scared of Jund. Oh, Popo MTG, I just now saw this. Would you say Narcissus Reversal on Hidden Strings is a good counterspell? I think Narcissus Reversal is a good card. I guess I don't super understand the question. So they're holding up Archmage's Charm. Okay. I think I'm willing to play this a little bit slower. Sure. That makes for a 1-mana Emery. The thing about Emery is we can't beat a 1-mana, like, just like them looping the Hill Spellbomb. So we do actually have to answer it at some point. Which probably means we're going to lose this game. It's taking me a little too long to find another creature. The Inquisition either going to take Manamorphose, which I'm cool with. Yeah. I have literally no idea to pick or meta for regionals. I mean, just assume that there's going to be more nonsense than there would be at an open. So, like, basically just assume it's going to be more modern, right? I would assume there's going to be a fair bit of Dimir Urza, because there's a bunch of people that own Urza cards, and Harlan just beat people up with the Urza deck, and they just want to play that. I would assume there's going to be, like, a fair bit of, like, the prowess decks. Just, like, all of the top-tier decks are going to be, like, pretty equally represented. It's going to be a pretty open meta, I think. If I draw Remand, how do I want this to play out? I still want to bounce this Emery, I think. Yeah, we'll bounce the Emery. Alright. Ouch. Definitely bottoming that. Uh-oh. Yeah, now I think we need to... We just need to draw, like, the second Pass in Flames, basically. Something to use all this mana on. What the fuck, dude? They have 3 Mystic Sanctuaries? I had no idea. How many do they play? Do they play 4? No, they play exactly 3. Pog champ. Alright, what can they wear for? Do they have a Damping Sphere? No. They have a Pithing Needle. What does that do? Alright. Maybe they just have me dead. I think we might lose this. I did not realize the deck has gone to playing so much interaction. Urza. Gifts you. Make you tap your lands. Yup. That's the best I got. Yup. Alright, now I think we're dead next turn, so, like, we're going to Hail Mary for... If I draw Remand, I feel pretty dumb. Although, I actually don't think Remand wins, never mind. I think I need, specifically the Pass in Flames, to get anywhere. Another Gifts might do something. Blue, red. Bear. You're a little too late, buddy. Alright, we're dead. Unfortunate. But, I mean, I think we have reasonable sideboard options for this matchup, so I'm not super stressed about it. Do they play Damping Spheres? Let's look. They play 3 Ashioks. That's a lot of Ashioks. They play a Grafdigger's Cage. I guess we kind of want the Abrades for Emerys anyway. Alright, let's board all this stuff in. Board in the whole squad. I think Ogre Druid's really bad. I think Remand's okay. I think Merchant Scrolls are pretty loose. They're pretty interactive, so I don't want to get flooded on creatures. I guess we just don't want that many creatures no matter what, huh? Because, like, I'm boarding into Aria of Flames. Just to have, like, more threats that actually matter. Less air. I never know how to board. This is some calculated shit right there. Alright. Let's try something like this. I like splicing the Arias into like our Gifts Ungiven plan, just because like we want haymakers. We want to be spending our mana on stuff that they have to interact with. Sounds like fine. We need lands to cast our spells, right? We have high impact spells, so I'm into it. Is Ad Nauseam a deck again? I think so. I mean, if we're operating off the logic that like Amulet's good, you want to beat Amulet by going linear, then I think it is. Do you think they'll bring an Ashiok to stop gifts? I do think they'll bring an Ashiok, yes. I mean, it's also graveyard hate. Like, it doesn't just stop gifts, it also exiles the graveyard. It's part of why Aria is so good. This is actually one of the matchups that, like, Aria is going to excel in. One of the reasons we keep it around. That is not a good draw. Narcotic Wings. Saw a version of Adnaz without Adnaz. That looked pretty sweet. Yeah, I know Daniel D'Amato was working on that. Alright, sure. Yeah, let's remand it. See what happens. Alright. I don't mind them taking the ritual here. But yeah, like, they would just played Spoils of the Vault plus, like, Thassa's Oracle or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if that's good. That's like a 3-card combo, right? I don't know if I want 3-card combos. I'm kind of off that. This hand is really bad. We've drawn a lot of lands. This Fiery Islet's going to look good, though. Probably just going to play and crack it. Damping Sphere. Sure. Damping Sphere's fun. This is another good thing about Damping Sphere. I'm sorry, about Aria of Flame, is that it, like, doesn't super care about Damping Sphere. Which is pretty nice. Sunken Hollow. What the fuck is that? Do we think they have Mystical Dispute? What do we think, chat? Do we think they have Mystical Dispute? They play 3? There's a good chance they have Mystical Dispute. I'm just going to play it slow. We have lands for days. We'll just make our land drops, and whenever they play something that isn't Urza, we'll just like cast our gifts or whatever. They probably feel pretty safe. Yep. Gifts you. So we can put an Aria of Flame in this pile, I think. We can either go like with a cantrip pile with a Remand, which I might do. Just like a cantrip pile with Remand. Or we can go, let's go Gifts. Let's go Gifts cantrip pile, just like the complete value gifts. Yeah, I'm into this. Because we just want to find an Aria, and when we do find Aria, we want all our cards to replace themselves. And so, like, cantrips just get that done, right? Yeah, your thing resolves. You can have 3 mana. Although now I'm a little scared they could just too easily hold up, what's it called, counter magic. Sleight of Hand. There's an Aria. Well, I don't think it gets any better, so I'm just going to jam it. Here's an Aria. Don't counter me! Please! We didn't play around... I mean, we played around Dispute before a little bit. Now, if they have it, it's still good. Fuck. Yeah, well. We tried. Urza's so busted. What the hell's up with this card? She makes so much mana under Damping Sphere. Church of Myra, please don't respond. Well, an Archmage's Charm is a little higher value, although that is not ideal. Attack for 4. That's fine. They can Mystic Sanctuary, then they just need a way to draw a card. Oh, never mind. No, yeah, they screwed it up. Where's the Mystic Sanctuary? Why do they not have a Mystic Sanctuary? Opt. Sure, I'll put that on top. Serum Visions. Past in Flames. Bottom that. Top that. 1, 2, 3. I don't think this fetch land has a target. So let's play Fire Islet. There's a good chance we're just going to cast Manamorphose on their instep to just like try to find the Abrade. Just like Hail Mary for it. Oh, never mind. We might just be dead. Sure. Yep. You got a sword? Oh, they shot another where. Unfortunate. This matchup didn't feel very good. They have so much interaction. Guess you can show it to me. Alright. There's so much interaction. And like, granted I did have to spew my counterspell. Like, the counterspells do line up well against Urza, but the discard spells do a good job clearing the way for Urza. Maybe if Urza's like really, really popular, that Storm isn't a good call, or that we do need to play Veils. Could just chuck the matchup. Could also try Blood Moons. It's not very good against an Astrolabe deck. I don't know. I'll have to think a little bit more. I could just play more Mystical Disputes. Why does every deck I play seem to not be able to beat Urza? I played Titan Shift and I couldn't beat Urza either. Maybe we should all just be playing Urza still. Is Urza just secretly the best deck, chat? It's those Breach decks that are naturally coming out of the woodwork. I played 2 leagues today. 5 out of 8 were Breach, 2 Inverter, and one I haven't seen. Jeez. I mean, that's part of why I'm not playing Pioneer right now, Shu. Ban Urza, ban Morphos, unban Looting. I mean, I'm here for unban Looting. Don't ban Morphos, though. I love Morphos. Just unban Looting. Unban Looting. Everything's fine. What could go wrong? Stands great. Yeah, I mean, if I end up deciding to stick with Storm, there's a chance we want to, like, have the 1 green source plus the Veils in the sideboard. If everyone's Urzaing people. Slight. You gotta take the hit, Drake. I don't know about that one. I don't have to. I want another blue source more than I want Remand. I mean, Remand looks like it's going to be good this matchup. Maybe I just punted, but I think hitting my land drops is going to be a little more important. It's a wonder to me that those Urza decks are beating Amulet, to be honest with you. This deck all foil. What's going on here? We have a turn 4 kill if we just want to wait. If we're scared. Are we scared? I don't think we're scared. I do kind of want to draw that Remand, though, so I think I'm going to fetch an island here. I'm not scared. I ain't scared. Jam! What you got, friendo? Is this a Storm Mirror again? What you got? What you got? Am I dead? This looks like a Storm Mirror. Do we think I'm dead, chat? What do you think? Do you think they have Remand? I don't know what they have. I want to attack. We're going to attack. Alright. Red mana. Alright, we're going to shore it up a little bit and hide the other ritual. What is this? Archmage's Charm. What the fuck? Why is everybody playing this card? This card is so bad. Alright, okay. Scattered, you got me. Slight. Sure. Go. Okay. And now they have Cryptic Command up. Scary. I guess. What are the chances they have a flash creature? Not high. Attacking. Let's play Islet. Let's pass. Opt. Try to find gifts. Bottom. Fuck. That was one of the most punishing draws I could have drawn too. Put Archmage's Charm on top. You got it, friendo. Snapcast your mage, target opt. Okay. Opt before you put Archmage's Charm on top. Understandable. Everything makes sense to me. Sulfur Falls. Okay. Sack this to draw. Need to find Remand if I'm gonna get anywhere. Alright, well that's not bad. Remand. Gifts Ungiven. Go. Target player draws 2 cards. Sure, dude. You got it. Huh. Shock. What do you need your 6th mana? You have a double counterspell? Scary. I'll block. The Big Spook. Lots of good Mystical Dispute matchups. Maybe I'm just an idiot for not playing more Mystical Disputes, huh? Oh, that is fine if you want to bounce Baral. That is the big fine. Nope. Baral. Remand. You could remand our own Baral. Kind of off it. There's Baral. They're just like spewing their counter magic. I don't know. Like, I have a second Baral too, so if I just expose it to removal and they remove it, it's not the end of the world either. Hot take GT is better than humans because of Arbiter? I don't know about that. I don't think they're going to ban Primeval Titan either, but I've been wrong before. Let me... How do I want to play this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bunch of mana. How many counterspells can they realistically have? I don't know. Don't know. Ritual. But I want more mana to work with before we make any kind of moves. Morphose. Let's make blue. That's not bad. Okay. Let's cast... I think I need the mana from another ritual. The problem is if they have 2 counterspells, I feel a little dumb. Maybe it's just not dumb. Ritual. Because I want to leave 1 blue floating, but I need red to like cast another ritual, and I don't want to tap my lands for it. Here we just have the other 2 red floating. So we also don't get caught with a bunch of like soft permission. Counter target spell, return it to its owner's hand. Alright, I mean... Yeah, let's remand the Cryptic command. I don't know what 2 mana. They have to have like negate. Because we can beat most soft permission here. Force of negation, targeting that. Alright. Wait, they're letting the Remand resolve? Okay. That seems kind of bad. Alright, well that plays. I'm going to get rid of the backup Baral in case we need more mana. Let's opt. Just need another Gifts. Or Past. Past plays as well. Bottom that. Blue, blue. Canal ain't it. Fuck. So now we just like cast stuff. Cast Electromancer. And we can cast Ritual, Grapeshot, shoot one there, a bunch there, and just like start attacking. Kind of into that. It spews a Ritual, but like, does that matter? $11. Choose any target. Target you. Alright. We're gonna shoot one at that. Actually, we'll just like keep clicking here. Alright, yeet that out the way. So they can't bounce it with Cryptic. That's the primary plan there. We're one off. Yeah. It's alright. Okay. Put you to 2. The goal here is to make them use that Cryptic to tap my team and like bounce Mystic Sanctuary or something terrible. I have no cards in hand, so combat. Attack you. Bolt 1. Okay. Put you to 1. Go ahead. I'm very unlikely to be able to combo off with Manamorphose this turn. Bounce that to its Embassy and draw a card, sure. Nope, fetch lands for other Mystic Sanctuaries are turned off. Grapeshot's lethal. Here's Baral. I don't know what counter spells they have, but I'm just going to play this too. Creatures! Okay, they bolted Baral. Man, alright, that's fine. You're just like moving cardboard around. Just don't really care. I'm probably going to cast some of these Morphoses now when this resolves. Boop. Blue, red. Visions. Serum Visions. Okay. So I can get up to 4 mana. Blue, blue. Urgent Scroll. This is just going to grab a Remand, assuming it works. I think. Might grab a Gifts. There's only one left. I don't know. I kind of want to grab Gifts and just jam a Gifts now. Question is, I don't know how much counter magic they actually have left. can grab the last gifts, actually. They're all the same, right? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to cast it. It resolved. How many cards we got left? We have 25 cards left. That's too funny. Let's get these rituals out of my deck. Let's get the Serum Visions, too. Chill. And this should make it relatively trivial to hard combo off as well. And also, the Serum Visions can take us closer to the Grapeshot, which is going to be lethal. So, because they have no way to gain life, and I'm at 13. So, good luck killing me. Go. Okay. Nice. Ritual. Ritual. So we can pass for 5 mana. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't wanna. What do I actually want to do? I want to make it to where there's like enough copies that they definitely can't counter it. So I'm just gonna play a Gifts. Ritual. Fetch land. Serum Visions. Goblin Electromancer. Just like spells in my deck. What if they clicked me there? How sick would that be? Not even ahead on time, so I'm about to just lose this game to, like, not having time. Okay. Die! Alright, we killed the blue-red control deck in game 1. Probably gonna have to play a little faster. Could also just get some bears. Yeah, but if you only get 2 bears, like, it doesn't really do a whole lot. They just graveyard the bears, right? Alright, we need counter spells. And we need more threats. Aria of Flames are nice, because their only way to pick them up is, like, cryptic commands. And those are, like, already high-value cards in the matchup anyway. I really like Merchant Scroll in this matchup a lot, but I don't like Echoing Truth. I also don't really like creatures very much. Because you just don't want very many of them. I almost never turn rituals, but I wonder if you should. Like a single Grapeshot. I think the gifts are good. Creatures are reasonable. I think Merchant Scrolls are reasonable. Might leave like a Merchant Scroll in or whatever. It's like extra counter magic. Kind of like this. Oh, they might have Damping Spheres. Nah, we got Aria of Flames. We're fine. We got Aria of Flames and counter spells. We'll be alright. Why do people play that deck? I will never know. That's facts, Tarbagoofy. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't think I played that game super well. I think I could have been more patient with as many lands as I had and just, like, tried to fight them on, like, a different axis. But I didn't really know how aggressive their deck could get. Like, if they just, like, flashed in some, like, Nibble Obstructionist, I felt like a moron. Land of the Moon, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. This hand is nice. Keep. I love how crappy my logic was that I have counter magic that, like, doesn't even permanently answer a Damping Sphere and doesn't even actually answer a Damping Sphere on time either. Shit, we'll play this, I guess. Don't Damping Sphere me, bro. That's fine. You can do that. That's cool, me. Alright, this game we're going to play pretty patient, I think. Like, I have land drops to make... Boop. Boop. And, like, we have efficient counter magic, so there's just, like, no reason to get super aggressive. Shock. You got it, buddy. You got the Archmage's Charm. Classic. Could Ritual Gifts on Instep. Kind of into that. Archmage's Charm. Target player draws 2 cards. Am I scared of that? Kind of want to remand it. That's a little weird. Ritual Gifts. What does Ritual Gifts accomplish? I don't know. I think that's fine. Thing in the ice? Jesus. Remand. That's frustrating. Whatever. I was hoping they'd replay it. They did not. Baral plus Disputes. Nice. Baral. Disputes. Alright, we got equity out of one of our disputes. Don't hate to see that. Sure. Abrade. Alright, perfect. Now this gives me an opening. Red. Aria of Flame. Go! Beat it! Ugh. I guess if they have Cryptic Command, they beat it pretty easily. Whatever, we're just gonna hold out. If we untap with it, we're just gonna hold this beat for the rest of the game. It's gonna be fine. Everything is fine. Plus, they're incentivized to flip this and start getting me dead, right? Right? Right, chat? Right? Playing a deck without a nut draw in 2020, wondering where I lose. Or at least like a proactive backup plan, right? Like, the thing that's attractive and that makes proactive decks inherently better than reactive decks is the fact that you have this default plan. That, like, even if everything else goes wrong, you just have this, what is this, a Remand? Sure. You just have this, like, proactive backup plan where, like, you're playing aggressive creatures and you're just, like, attacking, right? This is going to be an Archmage's Charm, a Serum Visions to put Remand on top. That's what you got? Alright, fam. That's fine. Look at this value. This is value, in case you're wondering, chat. I don't think we're going to die before we kill them, which is nice. Alright, they have Remand. I don't care. Serum Visions. And save targets. Always healed. Just looking for spells. Second Aria is pretty bad. That spell's pretty good. I'm willing to play the island here. We could play Baral and then dispute the Remand on it. That just means they very easily flip thing next turn, which I'm not super in love with. I kind of want to Ritual Gifts, but I can't. Alright, let's just Serum Visions. We'll hold the Manamorphose in case they go out of their way. Flooded Strand. I think I just want to bottom both of these. Yeah, I don't think the land does a whole lot for me, right? Next turn I get to go Baral. They Remand. We Baral. Ritual, Morphose, passed. Alright, never mind, we do want the land. Alright, we got a good next turn lined up. I love that we're both on these, like, instant and sorcery, like, spells matter. Plus, we want to hold this, like, dispute as long as possible. We should probably Remand this. Just like, right? Unless they find something else that matters. Like, we just want to hold up this dispute as long as possible to play around Cryptic. Bolt me. Okay. So, I'm taking 10, plus they have Snap Bolt available to them. Okay. I think we're right. Go to 9. They need a flurry of bolts that they don't have, but they do have me dead on a surprising clock. Because now they have Snap Bolt. I think we're okay. Fetch. Go to Island. Baral. Spell Snare. Spell Snare, huh? That's a good one to have. And they can remand. I guess the remand doesn't do a whole lot. Dispute. And like remanding the snare doesn't do a whole lot. Yeah. Okay. Blue. Red. Pyretic Ritual. Manamorphose. We need to hit a ritual here, I think. Does that even do it? I don't even think it does it. Blue. Blue? Baral. So I need to cast 2 spells next turn. But I have a blocker. They can't snap. Like, they can snap bolted out of the way. But we still live there and go to 1. So they have to have, like, they have to have another bolt. And that's, like, a tall ask. Anger. Okay. Now they just need a red source at all. Alright, fuck. No! It was so close! They drew a second counterspell and had removal spell plus bolt. No. Alright, I mean, I should have disputed instead of remanding that thing in the ice as the TLDR. Like, I punted that game, right? Dispute in case we draw GC off the top. What top 5 decks beat Amulet, Big Monkey? I mean, anything that can put Bloodman into play pretty consistently. That's part of why I'm playing this. Like, obviously, just look at what's being linear and successful. Like, people are playing Ad Nauseam to beat Amulet. It's working. People are playing Storm to beat Amulet. It's working. People are playing Infect to beat Amulet, and it's working. So, like, Amulet's still the best deck in the format. But, like, there are these linear strategies that, like, target it pretty well. Pretty well and good. Sounds good. So I don't know what the odds are they have Spell Snare. Spell Snare is such a blowout. I hate that card so much. Alright. Yeah. Want a 3rd land. Pretty interested in that. Here's Baral. They have Spell Snare. It's such a blowout. What a joke. Alright. Think they have a 2-mana counterspell for Aria of Flame? I don't know. Not playing around anything. Playing around nothing. Make you use your stuff. They have a lot more counterspells at 3, so I'm happy jamming this here. Alright, that op's a good sign. Unless they have Spell Pierce, which would be a whole blowout. That'd be a beat. And like this gets around Disputes, gets around Archmage's Charm, just gets around a bunch of the counter spells, so I liked jamming there. Serum Visions. Save targets, always yields. Got a jam. Remand and Morphos are both great ones. Top, tap land, go. I'm gonna play it slow. Just if they ever go to Cryptic Command my Aria of Flame, I want to have Remand at the ready. Well, we have to cast 6 spells, which I think we can do off of all our Morphoses and stuff next turn. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's close. Because the last one's a Grapeshot, and we have a Remand. We can just Remand the Grapeshot. We might actually be able to just kill them next turn, which is like kind of sicko mode. I'm not Russell. Thanks for the bog bit. What's up? That should be like Hex Parasite. Jeez. They went and banned Opal. tragic, isn't it? Alright, gun you down. It's a little nice short storm off we're going to be trying here. Snapcaster. Okay. Spell Snare. Okay. Now we need to think. This means they don't have Cryptic. The question is if we Remand, how much mana do we have to work with? They've cast 3 spells. Actually, we have to do some like legitimate math. All right, they're at a virtual 25. We get to, if we Remand, they take 3. And, all right. Let's shorten this up a little bit. Boop. Okay, we Remand. It goes to 3rd counter. They take 3. They're at 22. Then we only have 3 red mana. We cast Morphose. They take 4. They go to 18. We stay at 3 mana. We have another Morphose on top. We cast another Morphose. They take 5. No, what the heck just happened? Oh no, they're at 13. That's the second Morphose. Then we cast Serum Visions. They take 6. And then we have Grapeshot on top of it. All right, so they die if we Remand their Spell Snare if they have nothing else for the rest of the turn, which is possible. All right, you have nothing. I've decided you have nothing. All right, that lends itself to them having nothing. Huh. Okay. You are... Oh, we can play a land too. That's such a pog. Nugya. Make you are... Serum Visions. Nugya. Morphose, huh? Baral. Wow, Matt, we don't need you, Baral. What does Baral even do? Who's a Baral? Alright. And this should kill you. Got him! We're so good! We did it! Alright. One more match. Easy clap. That match was kind of sweet. Aria of Flame's awesome. Big fan. You heard it here first. Aria of Flame. Cool. Parasite's pretty good against Aria of Flame. First time player. Well, first time player, I hope you lose. For the first time. Seems reasonable. Wouldn't mind 2 rituals. You know, just the casual 2 rituals. But I don't like this hand is like on the lower end, even though it has like gifts, creature, lands. It's on the lower end because these 3 cards are basically mostly blank in some matchups. But like this in and of itself is like something we could oops into. And like these are just good with this. So like if it's a linear matchup like Amulet, I'm pretty happy with this hand. If it's not Amulet and it's something interactive that isn't counterspell based, I'm gonna feel stupid. So if this is like Jund, like we just don't have a chance. We're dead. Well, opponent decides on their hand. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Be right back, chat. 1 minute. I see opponent made a decision. Did they mulligan? Yes, they did. Love to see it. Yeah, my hand's fine. They mulled the 5. We're so lucky. Oh no, my screen is potatoing. Come back. Alright. Greenland, go. I think that's good for us. Don't actually know. Fetch. Let's shock. Yup. Let's Serum Visions. I want the ritual. I don't think I want the other cantrip. Go. I bet I should have grabbed an island. If this turns out to be like pawns or something, feel dumb. Hey! Just the creature I was looking for. Look at that, chat. I'm so lucky. I'm gonna grab an island. And we're going to play a Baral. Do a barrel roll. Well, we get to play against Amulet! I'm so excited! This is the matchup I wanted to test. So now they have the 3-drops so much more consistently, so I'm actively expecting to get hit with the 3-drop here. Alright, they played a land already. What? Why did they play a land? I'm so confused. Manamorphose. 3, 4, 5. That doesn't accomplish a whole lot. Let's do this. Let's grab a Gifts Ungiven. Let's pass. Actually, let's beat. Beats by Dr. Dre. Castle Break. Go. Go A. I mean, I don't know what they could have. I'm just gonna assume they're not interactive. Blue. Gifts target you. Oh, they don't even want to play. Understandable. Have a nice day. Well, how about that? Matchup's still good, chat. Alright, I used to just bring in the Blood Moons only. I wonder if I want some, like, more now. Do I want, like, Bolts or Disputes now? Probably not. I could do Abrades. Like, Abrade kills creatures and kills amulets, which is, like, fine. Kind of off it. It's like, Echoing Truth sucks. Merge Scroll sucks. Merchant Scroll still sucks. I think this is what I did. The Echoing Truth might be okay. Whatever, we're just gonna ship it. Let's see what I used to do. Let's check my old sideboard guide. We've already submitted this, but let's see what I used to do. SCG Amulet. Oh, I left all the things and I actually just cut a creature. That's kind of smart. I should cut a creature. This is kind of awkward because I feel incentivized to grab an island with this fetch land. Keeping this. Sand has basically all the pieces. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna fetch and shock. Which doesn't feel great, but I think don't want the second creature. I think I do want the second creature. Like, they're incentivized to interact with me because I'm faster than them, and this is a turn 3 kill. If I just untap with my creature, so like, we're just chilling. Yep. Here's a Baral. Interact or die. Cavern of Souls. Very scary. Very scary. Play a bunch of tap lands so you just die. That'd be cool. I'd like that. Alright, yep, you have Dryad. Play 1 additional land. You have 1 additional land. Got to dismember? You do. Cool. Okay. 4. Alright. Interact or die. They could... Now, the thing... This is what I'm worried about switching the matchup. Is if they have Titan here, like if they should go land Titan, they can just go grab 2 Valakuts and shoot my Electromancers, and I'm just dead. Yep, here it comes. Now, the problem here is... Maybe I should have opted instead to try to find a land. But I think I'm dead. Sure. Turn 4. Grab a land, bolt my thing. Understandable. A good draw from opponent. Hi! Just invested in a new company. They're pretty sweet. Damn, I'm late to the Drake suite. You're fine, Blitz. We're about to probably go to game 3 against this deck. They get 2 bolts. Have fun. We do actually still have an out here, but it's a pretty slim chance. Involves like 2 Xaxes cards, right? We need an untapped land plus it's untapped land. Now we need a creature. I mean, the Morphos should find us a creature, right? Oh, wait, no, that doesn't win because I have to use the Manamorphose to find it. Never mind. Huh. Maybe I screwed up, actually. I think I did screw up. Because we can Hail Mary for a land there with Opt and then kill them on turn 4 anyway. I'm not making any changes. They make fancy pens. I'm going to assume you're trolling me, Mo, but feel free to ship me a link if you have something you legitimately want me to enjoy. That was what I was worried about. Is previously, like, they couldn't kill my creatures. So, like, before Dryad, like, I just win there. Santa's turn 2 Blood Moon with a land, chat. Woo, chat. Do we keep it? Do we keep it? Do we keep it? I don't think we do. I think we have to mulligan this. Damn it. Yeah, there it is. I'm not clicking on that, Mo. I don't know. I'm still looking at this. Let's be disciplined. Nice. This hand's busted. Oh, I did want to make changes. I wanted to cut some creatures. Oops. Cute. Bottom. I kind of do want to have this Remand up. I don't think the second Blood Moon's necessary. They mold the 5-2. Fun. Go. I think I'm going to play the Islet so they don't smell anything like fishy. Maybe we'll tighten now. Savvy. Opt. I think I do want that. Here's Blood Moon. Oh, stop. Here's Blood Moon. Yep, put a force into play. Okay. Now they could have Beast Within. It's wealth in their range to have. Oh, this just makes all their things tap for all their colors. Wow, this card's busted. Yup. Well, they don't have any more lands in hand, which is good. Here's a Baral. We're going to have Remand up once they do. That's land number 5. Scary. Monka S. Alright, well. If they draw a land, we have to Remand a Titan. If not, we get to opt. When Reclamation Sage enters the battlefield. Huh. Let's Remand this. Don't think we want the extra land. Ritual. Merchant Scroll. So they can Rex Sage. They can't Rex Sage plus Titan. So I think I'm going to top both of these. And then we can just opt on end step. Sure. If they play Titan, it just doesn't matter, right? Rex Sage. Okay. I think they're dead. Like, even with a removal spell, I think they're dead. But we do actually have to kill them this turn. Top. Okay, draw. Could have visioned. You're right. We could have visioned. Kind of wanted to hold the vision in case we have to. Actually, I don't know. I guess there wasn't a reason. If I am being honest. Merchant Scroll. Gifts. Guess it's. Okay. Ritual. That should be a good reason we're still playing, right? Ritual. Morphos. Past in Flames? Yeah, looks good to me. Done. If they had a removal spell, then they would have used it, right? Do you think they have a counter spell? They would have used that too. I don't know why we're still playing. Like, why would you not have moved? Oh, they might have instant speed. Oh, they might have the bog? What are the odds they have the bog? Can we play this smarter? Yeah, we can just cast the past first. Alright. What is this? Mystical Dispute. Alright, it's countered. Nope. Now we Serum Visions. Autumn. Island. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed an island there. Whatever. Ended up not mattering. So play creature. I need a ritual, so I should have to bottom both of these. Because they're gonna kill my idiot. Go. So now I think we need a ritual to kill them. They drew quite well. Rex Shades plus Mystical Dispute. Very nice. Most impressive. I think they might be able to haste too. Actually, we might just be dead. Because they have a Sakura Tribe Scout. So maybe we could have played around that Mystical Dispute. I don't think we could have... We could have played the Electromancer pre... No, it just pays for itself. Yeah. I don't think there's any way we could have played around it. So you go grab Bounce Land plus Onweir Garrison. Pick it up, play Onweir Garrison, haste it. Oh, they just have Bog. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Bog's probably actually better. Me to 10, and then we don't, like, a Blood Moon doesn't even get us out. We might just have no outs. Baral. Ritual. Sacrifice this to draw a card. Creature, Grapeshot, doesn't do anything. Alright. Impressive. So, I mean, that's kind of what I was worried about. Dryad single-handedly just, like, flipped this matchup, right? Like, they got to play under a Blood Moon very easily. They got to fix their mana. They got to kill my creatures, which mattered in both games 2 and 3. Ended up 3-2ing. I mean, I think we set out to learn exactly what we wanted to learn. And that is, I don't think Storm is good enough. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks to play a whole league with Storm just to learn it's not good enough. But, like, I mean, we Blood Mooned them. We presented, like, a quick kill. We did the Storm thing. And the Dryads just, like, we're powerful enough that, like, we managed to lose anyway. So, I mean, admittedly, like, there's some, like, super micro decisions I could have made differently. Like, that opt. We could have, like, Serum Visions and maybe work hard deeper. And maybe that ultimately ends up mattering. But, like, I think that... I think that Storm is not in a good spot. Despite Amulet being the best deck. Because Amulet just got too much speed out of Dryad of Elysian Grove. Which is honestly kind of scary. Like, we could try to play more Mystical Disputes to show up some of the blue matchups that, like, I felt like difficult. Like, I felt like the Urza matchup wasn't awesome. I could shore up... like the creature matchups very easily, but if we're playing against good Amulet players, like the Dryad just seems to fix all the problems. Makes the deck faster, makes them not care as much about Blood Moon, and like that's both of the plans that Storm has to beat them. So that sucks. Dryad doesn't work under Blood Moon because of layering. Dryad does work under Blood Moon. Prismatic Omens make your lands tap for any colors, right? I know Prismatic Omen worked, right? Like, if it was like a timing thing, right? Where if you play Blood Moon first, it like strips the ability granted by Prismatic Omen, but if you play the Prismatic Omen effect after, it's good. Yeah, timestamps. That's what I think it is. It's timestamps. It's whichever one gets played first. So if you play the Dryad second, it just fixes your mana and you can cast Titans under it, which matters a ton. And... like, also lets them cast, like, all their, like, spells. Like, they can still interact with you with, like, Mystical Disputes and stuff, which also matters a ton. So, I don't know. Scary stuff. I don't think this deck's it. Which is kind of shocking. That is not the result I expected. I expected us to be kind of bad against the rest of the format, but at least still beating up on Amulet. So, like, if you're just trying to hard target Amulet, this deck would be good. I just don't think it is. So, unfortunate. that'll about do it for this league. We're about to play some Modern Infect if you all want to stick around. If you have any more questions, feel free to pop in the chat now. If you're watching here on Twitch, you've appreciated my content, please hit that follow button. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch. We'll let you know when I go live. And if you're watching on YouTube, you like the content, please like, subscribe. If you subscribe, it's the easiest way to support me on YouTube. We'll let you know when I post more videos. Although you may have to hit a bell now. I heard that you have to like hit this notification bell, but I don't know. You can look that up if you want. I'm pretty sure there's a bell right next to the subscribe button you have to click. But thank you very much for your support. If those of you on YouTube, I'll see you next time.